Let's take a look at how one seemingly innocent movie line became the catalyst for one of the most tense, unpredictable, and iconic scenes in gangster movie history. At first glance, the funny house scene in Goodfellas seems like nothing more than a brief moment of tension that quickly resolves into laughter. But what if I told you there's a lot more to this exchange than meets the eye? This iconic line from Joe Pesci's character, Tommy, isn't just a prank for more laughs. It's a moment packed with hidden meaning that even the most loyal Goodfellas fans often overlook. In this video, we're going beyond the surface to break down the real significance of this scene. You'll discover how one simple line can define a character, shift power dynamics, and reveal the unpredictable nature of Tommy's world. I believe there's more to the line, "Funny how," than people realize. About 20 minutes into Goodfellas, we're introduced to one of the most unforgettable scenes in gangster movie history. On the surface, it looks like just another night for the crew, drinks flowing, jokes flying, and laughter filling the room. The atmosphere is buzzing, electric, full of camaraderie. Tommy sits at the heart of it all, commanding the room like he was born to be there. He's in his element, holding the attention of his mobster friends with stories from his criminal past, delivered with that mix of humor and danger only he can pull off. In this moment, Tommy's the life of the party. Everyone's caught up in his charismatic energy, hanging on his every word. But then, just as the laughter starts to die down and the crew is catching their breath, Henry, played by Ray Liotta, throws out what seems like a harmless, off-the-cuff remark.
You're a pussy. Really funny. Really funny.
What Henry doesn't realize is that he's just triggered something, and the scene is about to shift in a way no one sees coming. In an instant, Tommy's carefree, jovial nature vanishes. His smile fades, replaced by a cold, piercing stare that locks on to Henry with unnerving intensity. The air grows thick with discomfort, and the laughter that filled the room just moments ago is gone. What was a light-hearted ambiance now feels like a powder keg ready to explode. Tommy's voice drops, his tone suddenly deadly serious. He leans in closer, cutting through the tension with a line that would go on to become one of the most iconic moments in cinema history.
Funny how? I mean, what's funny about it? But I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you? I make you laugh? I'm here to fucking amuse you? What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
This line isn't just about the words, it's about the power it holds and the deeper dynamics it exposes. These next few seconds are make or break for Henry. In the blink of an eye, he's weighing his options, his mind racing through every possible scenario. What's really going on here? Is Tommy just messing with him, or is this about to take a dangerous turn? Henry isn't a nobody, he has his own reputation to protect amongst his peers. He knows Tommy's volatile, capable of flipping from friend to deadly enemy in an instant. Everything now rides on Henry's next words. It's a split-second judgment call he can't afford to get wrong. Tommy's pushing him, but if Henry pushes back too hard, Tommy might feel forced to follow through on this charade, if it even is one. So Henry takes a calculated gamble. With a mix of nonchalance and uncertainty, he fires back.
Get the fuck out of here to Tommy.
Then in an instant, Tommy drops the act, bursting into laughter. The tension seems to vanish, and on the surface, the danger appears to be over. But Henry's face says it all. He knows just how close things came to spiraling out of control. As the audience, we don't need words to grasp the unease. It's all in Henry's body language, his eyes darting around the table, searching for reassurance that everything is truly fine. The subtle fidgeting, the nervous adjustment of his tie, each movement betrays the tension still simmering beneath the laughter that has returned to the room. What Tommy pulls off in this scene is far more than a prank. It's a textbook example of a psychological phenomenon known as the dominance test or social power play. This tactic, rooted in testing boundaries and asserting control, often emerges in social hierarchies where power is tied to respect and fear. In Tommy's case, it's not just about the laughs, it's about maintaining his position in the crew. By pretending to be genuinely offended by Henry's harmless remark, Tommy creates a surge of tension, issuing a threat. The goal here isn't just to scare Henry, it's to gauge how he'll react under pressure. And just when the tension peaks, Henry's response is good enough for Tommy to switch back to being the life of the party again. With a sudden burst of laughter in the line, "I almost had him," he diffuses the moment and releases everyone from the grip of uncertainty. This move is classic dominance behavior. By brushing it off as a joke, Tommy preserves the illusion of harmless fun, but the underlying power dynamic is crystal clear. He controls the room, and everyone knows it. The brilliance of this scene lies in Tommy's ability to wield fear without burning bridges. He shows his friends that even in a moment of lightheartedness, he can turn deadly serious, leaving them all second-guessing how far he'll really go next time. This kind of behavior thrives in environments with a rigid hierarchy, like the mob in Goodfellas, where respect is tied to fear and dominance. Tommy's prank wasn't about making people laugh. It was a test, a way to remind everyone at the table who they're dealing with. By pushing the boundaries and pulling back just before things get too real, he reinforces his place at the top, keeping everyone on edge and reminding them that he's not just the funny guy, they should fear him too. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most unforgettable scenes in Goodfellas. What do you think? Does the funny how line take the crown, or is there another moment that stands out more for you? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And hey, if you like this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more classic movie moments. There's a lot more to unpack in the world of cinema, so stick around.